In 1968, Harry Edwards organized the Olympic Project for Human Rights, which called for college student athletes to boycott the 1968 Olympics. When he published his book, The Revolt of the Black Athlete, Edwards utilized the iconic image of Tommie Smith and John Carlos on the cover. Iconic black athletes such as Bill Russell, Jim Brown, Muhammad Ali, and Lou Alcindor continue to fuse black intellectual thought with athletics to move the needle on racial equity. Recent events at the University of Texas and the University of Missouri show that black college athletes are still utilizing their platforms to advocate for change. Yet there are other ways that black student athletes are utilizing their lived experiences to redress systemic inequities. Typically, when people hear the names of recognizable, highly ranked, predominantly white colleges and universities such as Duke University, the University of Kansas, University of Colorado, University of Texas at Austin, University of Washington, and the University of Louisville, black bodies become the instant signifiers of coaches, athletic administrators, or athletes. Over the last 15 years, however, over a dozen former black student athletes from around the country went on to earn their PhDs at the University of Texas at Austin. And the schools I just mentioned are just a few of the places where these intellectuals carry on the legacy of Harry Edwards and Bill Russell. This collection of young black scholars and former Division I student athletes are pushing the boundaries at their respective institutions as thought leaders and community organizers. The purpose of this presentation is to illuminate their intellectual innovation. This talk will provide attendees with the ability to learn the best practices for reimagining student-athlete engagement, how diverse faculty members are drawing on their lived experiences to create innovative interdisciplinary college courses, and they'll learn how these scholars are enacting meaningful DEI institutional structures within communities and institutions. When I got to meet Harry Edwards at UC Berkeley 5 years ago, he said, "Scholarship without activism is sterile, and activism without scholarship is chaos." This collection of former black student athletes turned professors are scholar practitioners. We produce high-quality scholarship and have meaningful engagement with the population we serve. I have provided 2 resources as an example of this praxis. The first is an article I published that illuminates the critical civic practices of black male teacher coaches. Second, myself and other panel members serve on the Black Student Athlete Summit. This is a 3-day summit where students, coaches, administrators, and professors come together to understand and address the most pressing issues facing black student athletes today. I hope you access these resources online and strongly consider our proposal. We look forward to presenting and collaborating with the community of educators at South by Southwest EDU in March. Thank you.